dates all the way back to 1916. Steamy.
Will get his first start alongside Rodrigo and Rafinha in that front three for Dorkundo Palistri. Other than that, no big changes. Everyone healthy, full bench for head coach Marcelo Bielsa, who was also suspended in the quarterfinals of the Copa America. Brazil facing, and here they are on the attack in the early going. Darwin Nunez. Brazil has been rather underwhelming here in this event by their own historical standards. That overwhelms a lot of teams, and coping with that tsunami of energy in the opening 20 minutes is on his back. Now Rafinha. Was history meeting tonight for the 27th time, and overall it's been very even. Each as to what's going to stand out and make a difference together, both in South America and many in Europe. This is still Gomez takes a shove to let Brazil have the ball. Militao takes a hard hit. He goes down. And foul against Uruguay here. And a free. Nunez can't get there. On goal themselves, but they scored 2 goals with those shots. And now their best chance. Now Rafinha. After a deflection, it'll set up the first corner kick of the game. Curled in and stage. Transition, lightning quick. Palistri springs it across and up. Volleyed back in by Ugarte and just deflected wide. Allison was leaning the other way. Nunez almost had the opener. Good service. Oliveira couldn't get it on frame. Matias Oliveira, who plays at Napoli, qualifying last October 2-0. Line drive by De La Cruz, headed clear. Now here's Endrick pushing the ball into space for Brazil. Araujo knocks him down from behind, and that'll be a free kick. It's Rafinha, back post. Here in Las Vegas, Fede Valverde. And that'll be a trip here at the Copa America so far. Free kick for Uruguay. Palistri. That's a good delivery, back post, and Palistri couldn't get a solid foot on it. Squads they've had since then. And a very legitimate chance. Though of this game outside of a set piece for Brazil. Rodrigo going down. Tournament is over. Got his first ever goal for Brazil in that friendly with Mexico in Denver a few weeks back. Now Nunez. But there's a turnover. Here's Endrick. Drops it for Rafinha. Couldn't get it quite in his path. Endrick might have been better off shooting. Goes around Paquetá. But the cross is why it's their 47th. Brazil looking for the opportunity here. The cross comes in, but deflected into the arm. Caps for Uruguay. Played at the World, but they have lost each time. Trying to change their fortunes here this year. And now Brazil with a chance on the other end. The save is made by Rocher. Breaking in all alone that time. experience, balance, and versatility. They can adapt to any situation, like that one right there where Nunez had a free header, and typically he buries those. Here's Hendrick. And he's plowed, so it's another free kick for Brazil. They had one from a similar spot earlier. Free kick. And it's Rodrigo into the wall. Araujo. De La Cruz fouled from behind, and that'll be the first yellow card of the game. De La Cruz wastes it. Uruguay on the quick counter. Oliveira tried to touch. Ugarte for De La Cruz. Serves it in on the ground. They've certainly generated up. He dives into Oliveira. At the final minute of stoppage time here in this first half. Here's Rafinha against Rocher, who makes the stop. Hendrick coming in, overran it. Las Vegas. No score between Uruguay and Brazil. The fun. Now Nunez sizing things up. Curls it in, and it's headed away. That's a good ball through the channel for De La Cruz, but Militao gets there once again in South American qualifying coming up this fall as well. Nunez leaves it. Ugarte a shot, then Allison makes the stop. Here's De La Cruz chipping it for Nunez. He's got two defenders on him, and it will be a corner contest. But still looking for their first here tonight in the quarterfinals of the Copa. Nunez earning a goal kick. The Brazilians are trying to sell it. Nunez now, he goes, turns it back, looking for options. Darwin Nunez headed out by Marquinhos for a corner. Valverde headed through, and then the volley well out. But Militao wins the battle. Then the one-timer by Araujo is over the frame. Quick year or so. Now Aranya curls it in for Hendrick, but America last October when Uruguay won 2-0. Rafinha again. And that's a foul against Brazil. And Bruno Guimarães. Now Rodrigo. And he's clipped from behind by De La Cruz. Reliable options going forward. This guy in the future could be Hendrick. Now De La Cruz for Valverde. He lines it up. Hard to beat Allison from that distance. Rodrigo knocked out. And then the foul on Paquetá. With more qualifying games coming up this fall, including against Uruguay. And just lofts it out of play. And Rodrigo spinning between defenders, then goes down, gets hit in the face. Yellow card to Nunez. I think the referee is making the right decision here. Rodrigo for the second time. Danilo looping it over the top. For Rafinha. Looking in the middle. Can't find Hendrick as it's punched away by Rocher. Hendrick spinning, Hendrick shooting, and the save by Rocher. Fede Valverde lining it up. Takes a deflection and a corner kick with 3 minutes plus stoppage time.
Valverde, his 60th career appearance, goes first and buries it in the corner. Saved! And scores! And just in that bottom corner. And puts it in the top corner. Off the post! Saved by Allison, and Brazil is alive! And he took this kick. Yes!